Let's have a bit of light on the subject. A bit warm. Let's get rid of this hoodie as well. Alright guys, I'm always me the weirdo, and this is Rimworld. I've got quite a few mods on this playthrough, so I thought I'd show them off a little bit and go into a bit of the some of the mods that I personally like so far from what I've seen. Obviously there are loads out there that I'm not using that obviously I haven't tried yet, or that you guys might be able to recommend for me to have a look at. I'm aware probably of a few others that I don't use just purely because I'm just not interested in that. But let's have a look at some of the extra tabs it's created down here. Furniture Plus, you know, couches, extra furniture, square dining chair is one of my favourite bits in this, and the tiny table. I'm going to right, we've got a fire, but it's alright, it's going to get rained on. I have got, we haven't unlocked that yet. Oh, yeah, research, that's a good place to start. I haven't got a research bench yet, but vegetable gun is something that I've picked up. Prosthetics is another thing I've picked up. This is my living quarters as such. Good, that's a slight improvement. Not really. Mushrooms seems to be a new thing as well. I'm going around collecting a lot of mushrooms. This is Alpha 17 build. I have got hospitality on, which enables me to have guest beds over here. The only problem with hospitality I'm finding at the minute is you really need to get that up and running straight away, and it's not usually something that you want to focus on so early on in the game. As you see, I've got a blockade up here so they can't just waltz in from the top there. I'm trying to keep them coming from this side. Obviously they could come here, but haven't had that yet. They usually come from up here somewhere. So yeah, I'm trying to create a new guest quarters here so I can use this as a workshop. And yeah, let me think. What else is there? I've got the Fallout mod going. Cram has been deposited. I'm not sure how that is used in this game though, because I'm not really getting any like anybody eating it or using it. At least I haven't seen it. I might have had 26, so there might have been 2 people using it. Maybe it's a last resort sort of thing. So yeah, there's some trees with fruit on. The main problem I've got with this playthrough at the minute, basically, I have got Prepared Carefully, which is another brilliant mod, which enables you to tweak your colonists to your heart's content, really. And you can set pointless limits if you want to set yourself a challenge. But basically, I have got 2 people who can construct decent, but they've not been there since the start of the game. They've not got a passion. Nobody has got a passion or any sort of interest in construction, so it's been really slow going getting myself up and running. The cotton's nearly ready, which should mean that hopefully I can get some stuff going. What I might do is zone some more cotton, because the problem I have with the growing is it takes a long time, and if you don't do it straight away, it basically isn't beneficial for your first year, which is obviously a common thing. Anybody who's played Banished will know you need to get the farms down straight away to really gain much benefit out of them in the first year, and sometimes you don't even really see much benefit until after the first year anyway. I'm just going to deconstruct that, harvest some more of these plants. Who's starving? What a tit. Left somebody drafted out on their own, starving, cold, and let's have a look at her health. Malnutrition, trivial. She'll get that sorted pretty much straight away here. What I'm thinking of doing as well is, once I've got this room up and running, I'm thinking of putting in a stockpile for meals and a stockpile for herbal medicine, just in case visitors needed that. I don't know if it works. It did work at one point. That they'd use the meals in there, and they might leave some money for you, but I don't know if that's the case. I know that they leave wine and whiskey and stuff like that. Have actually had Quill 18's whiskey show up in this playthrough, or the last playthrough I did with these mods on, should I say, because I think I had to start again with this because I lost a colonist and I wasn't really doing very well. So I thought, well, I'll start again. And it was mainly because of this, mainly because of the cotton. I didn't have any Parkers or anything. I couldn't create them. I'm hoping that is going to change for this. I mean, we got 78% wool growth. That should be rather nice. I probably should try and put some more cloth somewhere, or some more food somewhere at least. What I'm thinking as well is, we've got this up and running now. We can have a look. Poor, shoddy, poor, awful. So we're just going to get rid of awful, because we don't want awful, and I can't really expect too much from people who can't construct. I'm hoping that a raider comes in with great construction skills, or we can poach someone from our next visitors. Obviously, I might reinstall this over here now, which I think might be a good idea to put it there. And Getting a trading thing working would be nice. Tell you one thing I am missing that I haven't put in yet that's bloody daft of me is a simple research bench. So I'm going to put that in here as well. And with there being a torch in there, that'll stop any... Oh, ancient danger. Where is it? Yeah, it's outside. It's in this section. That is a good place for it. Usually, in the last couple of gameplays I've started, it's been right next to me. It's been a bit of a nightmare trying to fend off the urge to crack it open because obviously when you got mines next to you, you want to dig into them a little bit to get the resources out, but you don't really want to awaken the ancient danger. Hopefully it's far enough away that I won't come to it until I'm fully ready to defeat it. I'm just going to try and find some animals of sorts to hunt as well. Ooh, there's a turkey there, that'll be good. You see, the construction thing is really becoming a bit of a problem because usually in my game saves, I have several people who are good at construction, at least one or two with the passion for it. And although it's not a deal breaker, as you can see, I am working on it. It isn't great. Right. So that's good. Right. So I'm going to try and create another bed here as well. Let's harvest those apples. Do we harvest the peaches? I'm not going to harvest the peaches because they're starting to go bad. Ooh, I found us 2 survival meals. Dropped over here. Apple tree. Harvest the heal root. Missing body parts. Fresh. I could actually create a bit of a pass there as well. I'm thinking the reason I'm looking at that now is obviously we can escape this way, but it's a lot quicker and a lot safer to escape this way. So maybe if we have to escape, I would go that way. Might actually do that. Just hollow it out like that section. Just a really small section. Create a really sturdy exit strategy. Thinking as well the dumping stockpile and wherever I put it is somewhere down here. Yeah, it's not that actually that problematic at the minute, so I might leave it for a bit. I don't really care about these rocks because they could provide a little bit of cover. These and them could be getting shifted. In fact, probably go a bit further and get rid of all of them if I can. I think I need a table as well, somewhere a table, maybe a dining room. I'm in a bit of a... It's not the best of spaces down here, but it's quite a large area that's in a sort of like a sheltered bay type sheltered area, cover on all sides. Call it a valley, maybe. Right, so if I put them as beds, build a copy of that there, and what I'd like to do is, another thing that I've picked up is all these floors, just make it a little bit easy to build, light wood, polished floors and pleasant interlocking pattern. Quick to build, just purely because I don't want to take too much time over it. It's not going to look great, but you can get a floor down. So we got some potatoes. I think maybe what I might do is have like, or do I, oh shit, do I cancel that actually? Do I have something a bit more? Have I got plenty of blocks? Yeah. It is slate in here, so if I maybe put slate in there, it'd be a little bit better. Just get one room done. One bedroom done. Okay, just leave it running. Oh yeah, it's night time. Speed it up. Okay. Definitely need yeah, dining room of some sort. Number 2. It's pi and k. Is K a bloke? Because if it is, yeah, I might actually rename this character. To Bob. And I might actually look, is Pi, yeah, Pi's a woman. I think that'll be easy enough to remember. I don't know why Pi's not done this already. It literally doesn't take long. Right. Shoddy, 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 shoddy. Right. So what I'm going to do is look around for an awful. Except obviously the double beds I can't replace. Poor is better. We have a refugee who wants sanctuary. Let's check this out. The joyrider is named Leaf Bundy. Calls you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the deadbeats of illness. Begs for safety and offers to join your colony. Be warned, if you accept, you'll have to fight off the pirates on his tail. Right. I don't know if there is a way. There used to be a way of actually checking what Leaf Bundy, what his stats were, but there isn't, as far as I can tell. If anybody knows of how to do that, that would be great. If you can say that. For now, I'm going to accept and offer him safety, because I'm sure we can handle a couple of people coming after him. Yeah, I remember him now. I'm not really interested in him, and he doesn't really have much he can do except defend. He'd probably end up being a hunter. And he needs a bed. He's a bit of a waster, this guy. He's not really got much about him. Probably be an animal person and hunter. As I've said. Right, he's going to come in. Where is he? He can come in from the bottom. He can come in either there or up here. So he can shoot. Right, well, I didn't realise he was so slow. Right, Danny. I'm actually intrigued. What I'm going to do is... I don't really care. Like, he wasn't a loss, and he gained me nothing, really, but, you know, it's okay. I'm not really too bothered. Where's Danny? He's been really slow, and yeah, so, well, can you not, like, strip him while you stood right next to him? Bring the knife in. Why not? So yeah, so do my guys now have a negative moodlets because of that? Uncomfortable. Okay. Prosphetics lacks bionic body part. Feeling bad. Want to sleep with Bob. Bob. Want to sleep with Pie. Do we have new lovers? Oh, they're bloody man and wife. It's funny, isn't it? Right, Montez. You can go there. And Bob and Pie, the couple of constructors, can sleep together now. Which means that their bedroom's the next one to be dull, to be upgraded. I'm gonna have checkered. What's the one we've got? Granite and more granite. So granite and slate, I think. So if we go more floors, granite and slate, granite and slate, granite and slate, granite and slate, granite, granite, slate. I'm sorry about that, to our builders. Hopefully this might make them move a bit quicker as well. You can doing up their own bedroom together. There's just one tile. Can you not just get it right? Take your time. Right. So, bedroom decent. Right. So 4 colonists, loads of colonists are idle. In fact, I think there's a sign. If I just do a strip and then I go to what can we have? Razor grain. Let's just get some of that going. There is raid. White Cave Dominion. They are preparing for a while before they attack. Well, I don't know why. There's not a lot you can do. There's a guy here. Does he have construction? Yes, but he's no better than the guys we've got. But he is brilliant at growing. He's got passion for crafting and shooting. He's definitely somebody I might be interested in having. He's also got psychically dull, which is a brilliant trait to have, especially with the SUVs. Personally, I know psychic sensitivity, they can have it could have the SUV. I'm guessing the SUV wouldn't happen to them if they were psychically dull, but which is a bad thing. But I still think it's worth having someone who's psychically dull, and he can shoot, so he can go out and hunt. He can deal with the animals, and he can grow. So he's definitely got some positives. He's potential crafter as well in the future. I think melee in this guy might be the best option. I should really create a crafting spot as well now that we've got this room. Now we've got this room, and I think I should probably craft like, see if we can get like 3 clubs up and running. But what I want to do, he's wandering. He's, oh no, it's not him who I want, is it? Grey. Not Bob. Oh, there's no point, is there? Because he's not going to strike yet. Oh, we need a research project. Let's sort that out. So, that's definitely something that you obviously want. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed all these little icons at the top. That means I'm in debug mode, which basically enables me to do whatever the chuff I want. I'm not going to be using it unless I get into a serious pickle. This is just me. I'm just kind of sharing this one. It's not really one that I'm properly, you know, being strict about. This is just one for fun, to experiment. I thought it'd be nice to see some of the mods as well that I like to use. So this guy is wandering about. He's not really doing a right lot. Let's speed it up. He's probably going to attack when it gets a little bit later. He's beginning his assault now. So, I'm thinking, no, the only one who's awake, why can't I click on them? Oh, I can't, it's just hidden. Right, so, for some reason, Pi's no longer got a knife. Shush had a knife. Laura can sort of come there. And then, it's La. And then La can sort of come there. I think we'll see which way they go. Oh, he's coming down this way. So La needs to come here. And then you know what? I'm gonna have Montez come and park there. Right. Dead. I'm not having much luck, am I? But I have got a good club. It's a really good club. Let's strip and bloody draft those. Oh, bloody hell, Fletch. Are you that hungry? So that raid didn't really cause much problem. I am hoping that I get some visitors at some point soon, but I think the last time I had any visitors, they didn't enjoy their stay, so we could be waiting a while. What I might do is chop some more wood down. Don't really need a lot. But yeah, what was it? It was this dining room that I needed, wasn't it? Let's just start creating that dining room somewhere. How about if I put it, let's do 1, 2, 3. Start it here. That's right. 6. I know it's a bit far from the. There's another mod that I might consider getting, which allows you to have fridges, just little standalone fridges for meals and stuff, which I think might be a good idea. We'll leave that for now, because it's probably going to take a while. We'll cut all the plants in that section. He sent me a message. Okay, I know about the end game. Never really got to the end game. Don't particularly like. I like the whole sort of beginning and middle. Never really got to the end. Pie and Bob, what a team. Working together now, being a bit more happy. Right. Furniture. More furniture plus. Small table. Okay. If I more like a bloody classroom. Oh well. Oh, great. It's going to start failing every construction now. Getting some chairs created. Poor and shoddy. Ooh, there's a normal there, so somebody's getting a bit better. It's brilliant. Really do need visitors because not really gonna. Yeah, that's better. It's not very well laid out, but you know, you take your food from up here, you go through the living quarters, get to the. In fact, thinking we have a back door entrance to the living quarters, and we. Right. Now, I'm gonna forbid these 3 for now. Just might make it a little bit quicker. Laura's sitting at a table. Let's see what her mood looks like. 8 without a table, well, that should go away in less than an hour, which is brilliant. Everybody's gone to sleep. We've got potatoes, apples, mushrooms, a bit of rabbit, plenty of meals, some cran. And the main reason I've gone for this as well in Microelectronics Basics is it enables me to get trade ships and therefore make some money out of anything that I'm wanting to make and sell. Which reminds me, I need to get rid of a couple of these beds at least. Get rid of that one and that one to start with. Might take a while. I might actually go into my working tab and see if I can find another person who can construct. But they've all got pretty much 0. If I just set Nonna to be able to do it. She might not do it much, but hopefully, I don't even know where she is. She is going to construct something. Shoddy's not bad for a first thing she's built. But that, this dining room door, yeah, okay. What I could do actually is have the art thing in here because it doesn't need to be electric. Although I could have it electric. Nope. Bob, right, make small sculpture, do until you have 8. Now that I have might make people a bit happier. Let's go around and set some stuff to hunt and gather. Right. So what I want to do is zone a stockpile zone. Let's have it by the door. That can be preferred, clear all, manufactured medicine, and heal root medicine. What I might actually end up doing is having the hospital up here as well. It's not that. The medical bay, if you will. Just gonna right, so this is, just bear with me a second, this is a new thing in Alpha 17. If we succeed, their relations will improve and they'll send us this reward. Apparently, bandits based in nearby camp have been raiding their caravans. They asked us to destroy it, which means eliminating all enemies and turrets. If we succeed, the relations will improve and they'll send us this reward. Plat steel, billiard table, excellent. It's a really good reward, and it would be awesome to have it, but I don't really have the tools to attack them just yet, unfortunately. And yeah, cotton fiber. Okay, so does that mean I can now alpaca wool parka? Oh, awesome! Somebody's making. Who's making that? Oh, pie. Great. One of our builders is doubling up as a crafter. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but if it's going to be either, I'd rather it be Nonna. Let me have a look at Nonna's crafting, and let me have a look at Pie's crafting. Yeah, they've both got a passion for it, so it doesn't make any difference really. We kind of want them to be able to do anything. Eventually we will have someone who can construct and has a passion for constructing. Probably about the time when I don't need a construction worker. But hey. Right, how's this Parker coming along? Pie, I know there's stuff to construct probably, but can you focus on this? Oh well, that's just fantastic. Ba-do-ba-do. Do-do-do. Yeah, we're getting some serious hunting done. Get a stockpile zone as well, maybe sort of there with clear all preferred, no normal meals, simple meal. Danny and Grey, right? What can Grey do? Not a hunter, Grey. Yeah. And just thin out the trees a little bit. What I might do is put down some wood floors. Haul all that out of the way. Right, let me just have a look at the needs and make sure nobody's colonist died. Crap. Colonist died. Crap. Right, so we have a couple of these, and wow! Right, let's have a look at this. Item for compassion. This carving bears a depiction of a diplomat playing roulette with innumerable acrobats. Scene takes place in the middle of a town. Amateurish yet attractive style of the central scene clashes with the pixelated depiction of the background. That needs to go somewhere. I would say in the guests' quarters, to to make it more impressive. Quite the turnabout with that one. So we also have a superior, which has been done there. We also have a normal one. On this sculpture is a portrayal of a group of pikes. A dead gerbil lies in the distance, while the work suggests the concept of family. Okay, so I'm now gonna look at the art thing. I'm gonna go do until you have 8. So Nona is. As the solar flare, electrical devices will be shut down for a day. Tailoring can still work. Bob's going to install it in our guest quarters. Montez. Right. Couple of turkeys we can kill there. Laura's now making a wood sculpture. Hopefully she'll have just as good luck with a wood sculpture as she did with the previous ones. Solar flare is ending. That is awesome. We can cook again. Right. Bob is a pretty good cook. Is there anybody as good as Bob at cooking? Because he's a constructor. I think we need to extend the cooking to someone else until we have somebody really good at construction. We can take Bob off construction. Is it Danny I've just put on? Yeah. So Danny's gonna help him out a little bit. And we're beginning to wonder if we should maybe have. Let's have a look at who can do art. Let's pause it. Right, she's got a really good skill for it, and she's the only one really. Crafting, however, has got several people who can do it. So if we look at taking Pi off of crafting and putting, oh, Danny's got too much to do now. La herbalist, I reckon tailoring and that should be enough because that's all we need right now. We don't need crafting much. Who's idle? Right, Isla Montes needs stuff to do. She could be our researcher. Montes. She is our researcher. Right, so take Pi off that. I'm going to take Montez. Right, where's Montez? There, she's going to do it now. Right, is there any way that I can get her to come here and not there? Let's... Bills, details... Radius... Right, details... Yeah, that should be enough. Right, the wooden sculptures that she's just created. Shoddy. Right, no, we're going to sell that. Right, Purple Forest, a hare being hunted by Sergio Grey. I think Grey should have that in his bedroom. Which is... let's have a look at the other wooden one. Threat represents a failed tailor wearing a shoe. Finch in the background. Okay. Just get through the evening. In fact, I'm going to leave it running. Let's pan out a little bit. I'm going to just take a wee break. Is there anywhere I can... I don't know. Manage areas. If I new area and I rename this... Be right back. There we go. I'll be right back. use this one. Okay. Right, we're still at 2 hours, so that did not work. Which is unfortunate. Let me put my headphones back on. Right. So I'm going to speed it up again. What's this? Silver ore. Okay. This definitely needs mining out. Mine it out now. Quick time. There's another rabbit there. Right, let's have a look at mining. So again, 5, 4, and 3. So Montez would be good at doing that as well. So that rabbit seems. Animals are a bit more vicious, I think, in Alpha 17. They seem to attack a lot more, even the smaller ones. Oh dear. Right, Montez, get back to it. Fletch is going to come out and... So I'm really... what have we got? Let's have a look up here. Silver. I'd like to keep that open, I think. Death by Lonesomeness. Yeah, some of these are going to be really good for selling. Limestone. She's moving up in the world. Okay. Right, it's not really. Oh. That's not really gonna have. Basically, I think with the artwork, I tend to. Dear. So she's like 90 and she's 134. 40. Maybe if I give them some flooring, they might not be such silly gits. So if I just put light wood flooring in there, and light wood flooring in there. Make it a little bit better. Mediocre. That's awful. Fall has begun. Right, I don't really care. I'm gonna attack that buffalo. Brilliant. So, is Laura good enough? Is it grey? Epic. Right, I can make some serious money here. Right, so, um, I'm looking mainly for Parkers. I will take that. However, I will sell all my sculptures. Bamboo billiards table. Wicked. I will look at sell that. Now we'll look at raccoon leather. I'll sell all of that. Rat leather. I'll sell all of that. I don't really want my guys to be here. Rat leather again. And turkey leather and ostrich leather. Raccoon leather. Turkey leather. Squirrel skin. Not quite a lot of that. It's just not amazing. No. Just a little bit more silver. Right. Danny. There. Right. Pick that one off next. ones. Come on. Oh good, they're leaving. Let's brought Montez some stir fry. Speed it on. Well, guys, I think I've been streaming for a fair bit now, quite far on. Hopefully, for those of you who come back and watch this, hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I will come back to this and do some more of this in the near future. But I think I need to do some Magic 7 today. So for those of you watching this who have been following the Magic 7 series, I hope you will enjoy that when I get that on live, when I get that on the go as well. I think the one problem I have with all the mods that I've got on is it'd be better if I could research things a little bit quicker somehow. Maybe you have two research destinies, two people going at them, or you have like just the ability to research things quick. Obviously in this mode I could insta research stuff, but I don't really like the idea of doing that unless I'm really in a pickle. As it happens, it's been fairly easy for me so far in this playthrough. So anyway, I will hopefully catch you in the next video. I've been Always Mute the Weirdo, and this has been Rimworld. Take it easy.